Anam Prem, myself Hema Rao, welcome you all with utmost pride and joy to be a part of a remarkable journey. Along with me, we have Mrs. Nutan Sarnai and Mrs. Bharati Lele, who will be interpreting the entire program in sign language. By the blessing of Lord of all Lords, we, the Anam Prem family, organizes the program at new destinations each year with new zeal and enthusiasm. The only purpose is to sprinkle and spread love on every living soul on this planet Earth. Due to the ongoing pandemic of COVID-19, we had to modify the physical way of conducting this program to a virtual modality. Thanks to the boon of technology, which has paved way to reach out to the entire world today through this unique online international confluence of deaf on the day of Gandhi Jayanti, 2nd October 2020. It's our tradition to mark the beginning of anything auspicious with a prayer. We take this time to thank the Lord of all Lords who showers His love and wrath in the form of Mother Nature. The present crisis situation is a reminder from the nature that it is sick and needs urgent remedy. Let us all pray together to the Almighty for the well-being of all the entire global populace, eternal peace and harmony.
अडाणेश्वरा सर्वदेवाधिदेवा तुला वंदितो तूच माझा विसावा तुझ्या चिंतनी चित्त माझे रमावे जगी नित्य सांगाती माझ्या असावे नको ज्ञान मुक्ती अहंकार खोटा तुझा भक्त देवादिकाहूनी मोठा म्हणून मला भक्तीचे दान द्यावे जगी नित्य सांगाती माझ्या असावे त्रितापे बुडालो न थारा कुठेही त्रिकाळांतराळी त्रिकालज्ञ तू जाणसी सर्व काही, कृपासागरा धावूनी उद्धरावे, जगी नित्य सांगाती माझ्या असावे. तुझी वीर भक्तीच देईल शक्ती, तुझा दास होळे जगी श्रेष्ठ मुक्ती. म्हणून कृपा पात्र मजसी करावे, जगी नित्य सांगाती माझ्या असावे. अलंकार सद्बुद्धीचा देऊनिया, करा दूर अंधारही मोह माया. तुला प्रिय जे ते मला प्रिय भावे, जगी नित्य सांगाती माझ्या असावे. श्री सद्गुरु अडाणेश्वर की जय. ओम शांति शांति शांति.
The words and the meaning of this prayer may not have been understood by all, as it was in Marathi language. But today we are going to speak in a common language that can be well understood by every single soul. Yes, the language of hearts and souls, that is, the language of love. Though this evening is for the entire world to see, we Indians would like to bow down to our motherland, pay our humble respects and take her blessings before we start this journey of love and joy. I would now like to request everyone to rise for the Indian national anthem. Our deaf participants would perform the same in sign language. Followed by this, Ms. Twisha will explain the core concept of Anam Prem in a nutshell.
ओम श्री सद्गुरु अडाणेश्वर समर्थाय नमः. My name is Dvisha Desai. Anam Prem is not a registered institution or any party or program with its headquarters and secretariat. It is just a flow of thought of common men who aspire for the humanization of the divine and the divinization of the human. We believe that God dwells in the hearts of the downtrodden and socially deprived people of the society, and our main aim is to sprinkle love in whatever possible way in the name of the Lord of all lords, and knit every soul together with that invisible thread of love. Love cannot be named, but since a name had to be decided, we named it as Anam. Is the starting point of all religions. Is Allah, is Om, is Akal, etc. In fact, every language in the world starts from the word We have no head office, we ask for no registrations, we require no donations. Our head office resides in your heart itself. Fundamental duties under Article 51 AE of Indian Constitution are the guiding principles for the activities of Anam Prem. Based on these principles, our activities can be broadly classified in 4 categories. 1. For those who serve the society. Auto rickshaw operators, scavengers and sweepers, bus drivers and conductors, nurses, teachers, police and fire brigade personnel and railway gangmen. 2. For those who are ignored by the society, visually challenged, transgender, honoring martyr families, destitute. Celebrating International Day, Mother Language Museum, World Sparrow Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day and Meteorological Day, Family Day, World Ocean Day, World Post Day, World Happiness Day, Ramzan Eid and Pateti, etc. 4. Scientific approach and music for cause. Developed solution for mobile cleaning. As quoted by Khalil Gibran, music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife. Anam Prem has conducted several experiments with bansuri or flute for mentally challenged, violin for cancer patients, and Rudraveena for peace and harmony. One such experiment of love that we have been conducting for the past 17 years has been for the deaf persons, and we shall now take you through the same.
Thank you, Dvisha, for enlightening us about the key concepts of Anam Prem. As shared by Ms. Dvisha, there are various programs organized by Anam Prem throughout the year. One such experiment of love that we have been conducting for the past 18 years has been for the deaf persons. Deaf persons look very much like a common person from their outer appearance. Their disability is an invisible fact which is revealed only when there is a direct communication with them. When we first encounter people with this disability, we tend to either show sympathy or neglect them out of disconnect in communication because of our inability to communicate in their language. Our journey with the deaf started way back in 2002 in the form of a get-together with these children in order to connect with them. We would like to make them happy and we wanted to see them smiling by our unconditional love. Through this program, we took them to different places within India to uplift their confidence and demonstrate their skills to the community at large. The day of 2nd October was chosen for this get-together with a special thought. While I take you on a virtual tour with the glimpses of each year, we will also witness some of the best performances by our children during the past years. The program in the year 2002 was a low-key affair confined only to few deaf schools in and around Mumbai, Maharashtra and Goa. The activities were also limited to dances, fancy dress, magic shows, etc. The programs had distinguished guests like Mayor of Mumbai, late Mrs. Beros Vacha, who is the founder of Helen Keller Institute of Deaf and Deafblind and pioneer of deafblind education in India and Southeast Asia. Legendary Shri Taranath Shenoy, a deaf and a visually impaired swimmer, delegates from Sri Lankan consulates, etc., to name the few. Children were taken for sightseeing at popular spots in and around Mumbai. More and more schools joined the event as the program became popular over a period of time, bringing in new events in the form of competition. Abhivyakti, which is an enactment, is a skill-based competition which helps a deaf child to express the message that he or she wants to communicate through expression or gesture without use of sign language that can reach to people in society with this skill set. This has been one of the most popular of the competitions since its inception in the year 2003 till date. During this period, a need was envisaged to take these children at different states of India and involve local participants from other states as well. So, our first location for programs outside Mumbai happened to be Indore. We all have our own ways of expressing things. Similarly, the concept of drawing is introduced for the deaf children to express their emotions using different shades and colors. Let us now view a PowerPoint presentation with sketches of our children during the drawing competition. Now it's time to announce the prize winners of drawing competition. It has been a very difficult task for us to decide the winners. As you saw the sketches of the children from the above PPT, every drawing that came to us was unique and special in its own way. But we are compelled to choose only 3, and so here it goes. The third prize goes to Master Gagandeep Singh from Bhagat Puran Singh School for Deaf, Pingalwara, Amritsar. The prize money awarded is ₹1,000 in memory of late Shri Abhay Balachandra Shegle. Winner of second prize is Miss Umeed Ray Ramani from Sanjay Center for Special Education, Goa. The prize money awarded is Rs 2000 in memory of late Miss Supriya Sanjay Parkar. The first prize goes to Master Anand Kumar Sharma from Jyoti Badir Vidyalaya, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. The prize money of Rs 3000 is awarded to the first prize winner in memory of late Shri Arun Rane. It's time to continue with our virtual tour. Let's proceed and share the highlights of our journey during the year 2008 and 2009. There was an overwhelming response. Around 800 participants from different states of India participated. Beauty contest competition was introduced with an idea to determine the most important qualities of a good human, the socio-emotional skills like sharing, caring for each other, respect for elders, etc. and not just only with the external appearance. The students' outdoor movements included Mandavgarh, a well-known fort in Madhya Pradesh, zoo, and other places of interest within Indore city limits. Children were blessed by the presence of Srimati Sumitra Mahajan and delegate from Sri Lanka. Moving ahead, the program venue shifted to Vadodara in the year 2009 with the participation of over 1,200 students, out of which 700 students were from the local schools. By this time, inputs started flowing in regarding to the structure of the program and enhancing the scope of activities to keep the children engaged over a period of time, as by now the program was a 3-day event and the structure was also more or less fixed. Day 1 for local sightseeing covering popular locations. Local tour for children mean much more than an ordinary sightseeing visit. Having understood the positive impact it leaves on the kids, we never miss on the sightseeing activity each year. Day 2 was for competitions, which enhances their skills and helps in building their confidence. Day 3 for cultural performances by participants. A new competition was introduced in the year 2009. It's a singing competition that's called Swara Vanchit Rag Anurag. We could observe a lot of changes in the interpersonal skills of the students ever since the beginning of the program, and our tiny tots have grown to make things with their own hands and also showcase their talents in a fashion show. As the year progressed, along with the program pattern, our reinforcements also grew. This year, they were taken to the Air Force Station. 4 different models of airplanes were available and the children were taken in batches. In a group of 15 were allowed inside the flight and to help them understand the functioning methodology and the operations of the flight. Some children were also taken to police stations and were encouraged to file an FIR demanding the need of appointing an interpreter in a police station. After the launch of the complaint, I'm proud to share with you all that the complaint was accepted and part-time or a need-based interpreter are made available in every single police station. It is imperative to have an interpreter so that the problems faced by the deaf person can be dealt immediately and effectively. Now, let us view a video that is a welcome song performed by our students in the past.
विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी तू अंबिका नवचंडिका तू नारायणी विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी माता तेरी शरण जो आता बिन मांगे तेरे दर से झोली वो भर के जाता करुणामयी है माता तेरी शरण जो आता बिन मांगे तेरे दर से झोली वो भर के जाता माहेश्वरी दुर्गेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सिद्धेश्वरी माहेश्वरी दुर्गेश्वरी परमेश्वरी सिद्धेश्वरी अंबिका माँ तू कालिका नवचंडिका तू नारायणी विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वंभरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी बस ये चाहूं दर्शन तेरे ही पाऊं दुनिया भुलाई पर मैं तुझको न भूल पाऊं वरदान बस ये चाहूं दर्शन तेरे ही पाऊं दुनिया भुलाई पर मैं तुझको न भूल पाऊं मुक्तेश्वरी रामेश्वरी अखिलेश्वरी वागेश्वरी मुक्तेश्वरी रामेश्वरी अखिलेश्वरी वागेश्वरी अखिलेश्वरी वागेश्वरी तू अंबिका माँ तू नवचण्डिका तु नारायणी विघ्नेश्वरी विश्वम्भरी सर्वेश्वरी जगदीश्वरी
मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी, मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी, हाँ कलाई मोरी, हाँ कलाई मरोड़ी कलाई मोरी। चूड़ी चटकाई इतराई तो चोरी से गरबा लगाई। हरिये चुनरिया जो झटके से छीनी, हरिये चुनरिया जो झटके से छीनी। मैं तो रंगी हरी हरी के रंग लाज से गुलाबी गाल मोहे रंग दो लाल नंद के लाल लाल। छिड़ो नहीं बस रंग दो लाल मोहे रंग दो मोहे रंग दो
That was a fabulous performance by our kids, isn't it? Moving ahead to the year 2010, at the end of every successful program, we had a challenge on hand as to which location next year. With active support from Shri Vidya Bhushan Basi, President of Lions Club Hyderabad, we were invited to host this program in Hyderabad, and our team stepped in the land of Hyderabad to celebrate this occasion in the year 2010. Our aim is to sprinkle love and knit every soul together with an invisible thread of love. In the year 2011, the program was organized in Belgaum. Although there were societal conflicts between the states, Karnataka and Maharashtra, this did not have any negative impact in the communication lines strengthened by the deaf children, because it's not the language that matters, it's the heart that counts. Ramakrishna Mission in Belgaum shared their joy by feeding the children. This year, 2 new competitions were introduced: news reporting to improve the written language skills and the grammar amongst the deaf, and Prem Ki Bhasha, again a competition to enhance communication skill not only for the deaf but for the society at large. In particular, when 2 aliens come in contact, there should be a common link of communication, which could be in the form of gestures or enactment and so on, which is the essential concept of this competition. Even aliens will be able to understand the universal language, that is, the language of love. Visit was organized at Maratha Light Infantry Training Center, and the children were informed about the activities of light infantry. An awareness program was also arranged, giving information about poisonous and non-poisonous snakes and the first aid that are to be taken during snake bite. Then the students were taken for boating. The outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic has deeply impacted the way we perceive our everyday lives. Wearing a face mask has become inevitable in this situation. Although it is the need of the hour, it creates a lot of discomfort and difficulty for the deaf children, because their communication signal mostly depends on lip reading. Let us now view a short film illustrated by Ms. Nutan Sarnaik about this short scenario.
एक्सक्यूज मी मॅडम, तुमचा कागद पडलाय. अहो मॅडम, तुमचा कागद पडलाय बघा. अहो मॅडम, मी तुमच्याशी बोलतोय. तुमचा कागद पडलाय बघा. अहो मी तुम्हाला 2दा सांगितलंय, एवढं सुद्धा ऐकू येत नाही तुम्हाला.
अहो तुम्ही काय बोलत आहात मला कळत नाहीये. मी बोलू शकत नाही, मी ऐकू शकत नाही. एकच मिनिट सांगते तुम्हाला. मी बोलू शकत नाही, मी ऐकू शकत नाही. मी डेफ आहे. हो, मी डेफ आहे. मी इतर हिअरिंग लोकांशी संवाद कसा साधते? ते बोलतात, मी त्यांच्याकडे निक्षून पाहते. त्यांच्या चेहऱ्यावरचे हावभाव, त्यांच्या ओठांच्या हालचाली ह्यांचे मी निरीक्षण करते आणि समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करते की ते माझ्याशी काय बोलत आहेत. पण आता जगात ह्या करोनाच्या महामारीमुळे लोकांचे जीव जात आहेत, म्हणून सगळ्यांनाच मास्क घालणे अत्यंत गरजेचे झाले आहे. पण ह्या मास्कमुळे मला समोरच्याच्या चेहऱ्यावरचे हावभाव आणि ओठांच्या हालचाली दिसतच नाहीत. काहीच दिसत नाही. काय करणार? ही माझी भाची. आम्ही दोघी डॉक्टरांकडे जात आहोत. पण त्या डॉक्टरांनी पण मास्क घातला असणार नाही का? ते डॉक्टर बोलतील, ही ऐकेल आणि मग साइन लँग्वेज मध्ये मला एक्सप्लेन करेल. काय करणार? आता ह्या सगळ्यातून ते सद्गुरूच काय तो मार्ग काढतील. अहो, माझी आत्या म्हणते ते अगदी खरं आहे. प्रत्येकाने मास्क घालणं अत्यंत गरजेचं झालं आहे. पण मूकबधीर मुलं दुसऱ्यांचं बोलणं त्यांच्या ओठांच्या हालचाली बघून समजण्याचा प्रयत्न करतात. आणि हो, समोरच्याला पण नुसत्या खुणा कळणार नाहीत. चेहऱ्यावरचे हावभाव, ओठांच्या हालचाली ह्यावरून थोडाफार अंदाज येईल. पण मास्कने या मुखवट्यावर दुसरे मुखच चढविले आहे. त्यामुळे मूकबधीर माणसांच्या जीवनात दुसऱ्यांशी संपर्क करणे अत्यंत अडचणीचे झालं आहे. प्रत्येक वेळी माझ्यासारखी मदत मिळेलच असं नाही. मास्कच्या रचनेतच बदल केला तर? तुमचं काय मत आहे? करूया विचार या मुखवट्याच्या मुखाबद्दल.